A group of tourists were on a safari in Hwange, Zimbabwe, enjoying the experience of observing wild animals in their natural habitat and doing their best to keep a safe distance. But, as you're about to see, that distance didn't last. A herd of elephants stood calmly nearby when the safari vehicle edged a little too close. What may have seemed harmless to the people inside quickly turned into a serious mistake. One of the elephants clearly felt threatened and reacted. Without warning, the elephant charged and lifted the vehicle, nearly flipping it over. Inside the car, panic set in, but there was nothing anyone could do. The message was unmistakable: back away. Moments like this are a harsh reminder of how dangerous wildlife encounters can be. Elephants may appear calm, but they are incredibly powerful and unpredictable when they feel threatened. No weapon, no vehicle, and no amount of confidence would protect someone in a situation like this. In July of 2019, YouTuber Joey Mack uploaded a video that documented a deeply unsettling moment during what was supposed to be a normal motorcycle ride through the mountains near Hemet, California.
Trying to find the trail to start Batista Canyon, but we've come up a little bit short, and so we're gonna try to figure it out. It should be down here somewhere, but...
While riding with a friend, Joey spotted something that immediately felt wrong. A young girl standing alone, barefoot, and visibly disoriented.
What was that?
What?
That girl!
Creepy as fuck, huh?
Was that not creepy?
Her bag, I was just going to get her bag.
Wait,
Her
what?
bag way down there where I kept going.
Yeah.
There's a bag like hidden in the bushes down there.
Dude, she just like was
She came
staring
like
at me.
running at me.
She did?
Yeah, I was like, I rode back to the river.
Yeah.
She was like sprinting through there.
What?
As they cautiously approached to see if she needed help, the girl panicked and ran straight into the wilderness. The fear on her face stuck with Joey, and the more he thought about it, the more disturbed he became. He recalled the recent disappearance of a teen named Carly Goose from Bishop, California, and realized the girl he saw closely matched her description.
My girlfriend came over and she's like, oh, I'm just gonna look up to see if it's a missing person. And so as soon as she popped it in, missing girl in Anza, this came up right here. It's Carly Goose. She actually went missing from Bishop, which is about 3 hours away. But it was just kind of weird how it popped up. So I looked at her face. She has a couple different pictures too. And it popped in my head. I was like, dude, that is her. I have a weird feeling it's her. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna call it in just to make sure it's not. It's better safe to...
Unable to ignore the feeling that something was seriously wrong, Joey contacted police and reported everything he had seen, including detailed directions to the location.
Hello, I'm calling about a missing persons report. And I think I might have seen the girl.
Do you know the name of the person?
Yes, it's Carly Goose. She went missing in Bishop, California, but I was out in Hemet. It's like Batista Canyon Road out in the mountains. And I came across a girl that looks really close to her out in the hills, right off the side of the road. And I seen a picture of it. And it just kind of popped in my head, and it looked exactly like her. So I thought I'd call in and make a report at least.
Okay, do you know the cross street to Batista Canyon? Where you saw her?
Yeah, hang on one second. Let me look.
Okay, and was she like walking or sitting on the side of the road?
She was walking down a creek bed off the side of the road. I have footage, GoPro footage of it. I was on my motorcycle filming. And I came across and I thought it was kind of weird, but she got kind of spooked out too. But
Okay, and do you remember what color shirt and pants she was wearing?
yes, a black shirt, and then she had black shorts on. They were pretty short, and then they had like white stripes at the bottom, and she had no shoes on.
And she was by herself?
Yeah, she was by herself.
While authorities did not find Carly, Joey's tip led to something unexpected. Police discovered two other missing teenagers, a 15-year-old girl and her 17-year-old boyfriend, who had been missing for 2 days.
So he's like, yep, I'm gonna go see if I can find her. And so he ended up calling me back at, I think it was, 12 a.m. in the morning. He's like, hey, he's like, good news, Joey, we found him. And he's like, it's not the girl that you thought it was. It is not Carly, but you did find some missing teens. And I was like, what do you mean? So actually, he ended up finding a 15-year-old girl and her boyfriend, I believe it was, he was 17 years old, and they've been missing for 2 days. So they ended up running away from home, something like that. I didn't really get into details too much. Obviously, it's not my place, but he said, good job. He's like, your directions led me straight to him. They ended up sleeping in like a little ravine in there, and they were able to return back to their parents.
Officers later credited Joey's awareness and quick action as a major factor in locating them. Although Carly Goose remains missing, Joey's decision to speak up helped reunite two families and serves as a powerful reminder that trusting your instincts and reporting suspicious situations can truly save lives. In May of 2021, YouTubers Jasko and Chris were using the Randonautica app while exploring the Nevada desert when the experience took a disturbing turn. The app first led them to a remote porta potty, where Jasko discovered a hidden box. Inside were photos of their friend CJ alongside a girl named Julia, cut into heart shapes. The find was strange, but what came next was far worse.
Look at this, hold on. Before I open it, let me close this, I'm sorry.
That should be a warning sign.
Best friends forever.
It's a weird box, that's for sure.
And like on the top it says best friends forever. Like, I've been screaming your name for like 2 minutes.
It's in the car, it's insulated.
Yeah, I figured. This is where things get crazy. One,
What is it?
a key with the number 2 on it.
That's for random as hell.
Yeah, random as hell. We just found a key with number 1 on it in the purse.
Oh my God, you're
in,
right.
in the Gucci purse, right? So there's a key with number 2.
Okay.
I don't know how this video sequence is gonna go. It might be before this in the video, but it also, well, no, we just did the intro. So in the last video, you guys will see that we found a key with number 1 on it. If you guys didn't watch part 1, I highly suggest you do, because this stuff won't make sense, but this is where things get crazy, right?
Yeah.
Do you see this?
Mm-hmm.
You know what this is, right? CJ
That's a picture of
and
CJ.
Julia.
Holy
Picture
shit.
of CJ and Julia.
Bro, that looks like a heart.
This is cut out. Yeah, it's in the shape of a heart. And it's just their faces. But here's the thing. I know what you guys are thinking, right?
As they continued deeper into the desert, they stumbled across a suitcase marked with a large J, a Starbucks cup with the word Jules written on it, and a pillow stabbed straight through with a blade. Scrawled across it were the words, I hate Jules. The discoveries felt targeted, personal.
Why is there a luggage in the middle of the desert? Oh no, bro. Look around us for a second. Mountains, 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 mountains.
Literally just mountainous range.
We are so far away from civilization to the point where like this doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't at all.
It's a luggage. But here's the thing. The first ever time CJ and I came to Nevada, we found a luggage just like this in the middle of the desert. You know what was inside of it? Meat. Meat. What kind of meat? I don't know.
That's disgusting.
Disgusting.
I might throw up.
I don't smell anything right now.
I'm so far away.
So,
Bro, I'm just throwing it out there. I wish I could when we get back. But there's something over there like catching my eyes. Shiny.
oh, I see it
Right
too.
there.
Something's like reflecting off the sun.
It's far enough. You guys are over there. This thing was cut up, beat up.
It's an American Airlines tag on it.
Okay. What?
What's going on right now?
The app then sent them to an abandoned building Jasko had visited a year earlier, but this time the interior was completely different. Photos of CJ were plastered across the walls, some nailed through the eye, displayed beside papers referencing the Zodiac Killer. The atmosphere turned immediately sinister.
Oh my god.
What's that?
What? What?
Annoying.
Dude, it's
What?
very windy, so like if it's kind of like a collapsing building, so there might be metal and stuff like. I'm trying.
What are these? This is awesome. Man.
Those did not sound normal. There might be someone in here, so I'm just.
I'm just gonna go check outside. I could have sworn I just heard someone outside.
Sure.
Now we're good. I'll just double check. Anything?
Just a whole bunch of beer. There's a remote.
Think the TV still works? Where are we going?
I'm just walking. Wait. Just keep an open eye.
Wow.
What was there? that? Dark Mysteries?
Dark Mysteries. Some people just like peeing in
Here's the
bottles.
thing. I never ever, when I came here the first time, I never like actually like got to explore the full place because of like I was so damn scared last time.
That's cool. Makes me feel good about it.
Just look at this place. This will blow you away.
All I can see is like tons of money on the ground everywhere I look. Doors, wood, nails.
Look at this.
Wow, hot tub time machine. All right, I'm sorry. I apologize. You're
Look
this.
at that. Have you seen Carl? Oh my goodness, there's a missing person sign right in front of us.
That's what it said.
I really hope she gets found.
But you're right. This actually looks like it was a nice place. I was wrong. I apologize.
Crime, right?
What? There's so many like. Somebody walking? Tell me there's not somebody down there.
What?
Tell me there's not somebody walking around. I'm seeing shadows.
Oh my god. This is not a public restaurant. Customers only.
This is a business? Bro, the bedrooms. This is a brothel probably. With a tub like that?
You might not be wrong.
Look at, hold on, seriously, look at the wallpaper. It's just like, it's a woman.
You might have a good point there. We're in Nevada and there's a lot of brothels here. I almost feel like
What's that?
What was that? That was a door. 100% that was a door. Hold on.
Wasn't that door open right there?
I don't know.
I don't want to go in there, man.
Chris?
What? I don't want to go further back in the house, bro.
Chris, that wasn't like that over in the hallway.
I know what I'm talking about. Moving.
Do you want to go?
The stuff on the wall is just like do you think it's safe to be here? Like, at the end of the day?
I mean, look at the place. It's kind of
I
collapsed.
know you like abandoned buildings, but we gotta get home at some point this week, so
Yeah, for sure. What does it say?
it's not worth it.
Bro. That's Zodiac. The Zodiac.
Oh my god. California, right? No, Florida.
Those are Florida strip. Holy. Look at all these papers on the floor. Zodiac. Oh my god!
What the f? Dude, how did those get here? Those are those pictures of CJ.
Bro.
Then Jasco noticed something else. A face in a third-floor window. A man with a buzz cut stared back at them. Seconds later, the figure moved across the building toward the rear and disappearing from sight.
Sure, bro. I don't know what to think anymore. I feel like there's a really good chance that they could be here right now.
Someone's been here recently. Like, look at that. That's a
Starbucks. Where's that truck that's parked on the road? What if they're in that truck? That other truck. Someone over there?
I'm hearing. Hold on.
I say we just get the hell out of here. Yeah, I think you have to explore again.
Chris, if we didn't explore, we wouldn't have found that.
We are 10
then-
Street.
Oh, what was that? Yo.
Just go.
We're sorry. Go. What's going on? What is going on, Chris? We're in the middle. Just look around us.
There's nothing around here.
There's nothing.
So who planted those photos in a building they'd explored a year ago? How did someone know they would return? And who was watching them from that window, waiting in silence? On May 22nd, 2021, YouTuber Junkyard Fox uploaded what would become one of his most disturbing camping experiences, and honestly, one he was lucky to survive. He traveled out to West Texas to spend the night in a primitive shelter he had built on a previous trip. At first, everything felt normal. His mood was high, the weather was warming up, and he proudly showed off the shelter before settling in for the night.
About 15 minutes later, I'd say we're pretty good. So it doesn't take that long to just put the thatching, kind of like weave it in there, kind of tangle it, and then put these sticks on top for weight. Now, is this gonna be 100% foolproof from the elements? No, of course not. But it's gonna be strong enough to keep the sun out of your face when you're trying to rest in the daytime, keep the winds out of you when you're trying to sleep, you know, so you're not that cold. Now, it's not gonna be waterproof. And I did see lightning coming from this direction earlier. And in fact, I'm actually starting to feel raindrops. See that? So yeah, so we're gonna be getting a little bit of rain. Now, that's just part of it. In my opinion, that's part of, you know, testing yourself as an outdoorsman, as a prepper, as a bushcrafter, whatever you wanna call it. It's not always gonna be sunshine and fat steaks. You gotta rough it out and you gotta get uncomfortable. So if you guys remember last time that I stayed here, the winds were just really strong 30-mile-an-hour winds coming into the shelter, so I was cold. This time it looks like I may get soaked, so luckily I do have a poncho in my haversack in case it gets crazy, but yeah, that's part of it. So the roof is good to go. Now I gotta take this apart and kind of make this better, because this is terrible, and once again, there could be some creepy crawlers on there. By the way, you know, I'm not boring you with all this work, but whenever I'm doing all this stuff, because there may be scorpions or something like that, I do have my my work gloves here, and in case you're wondering what's in this box, I did have just yucca seed pods when we were building the shelter because they are a great tinder source.
As clouds rolled in, he took extra time reinforcing the structure, preparing for bad weather that thankfully never arrived. After cooking a meal and enjoying the quiet isolation of the desert, he crawled into his shelter, expecting a peaceful night.
Okay, folks, so it's time to call it a night. Like I said, today, you know, I'm not really hanging out in terms of, you know, having some beers around the fire or nothing like that. It's more of a test of, you know, being out here and stuff. And I foresee today being nicer anyway, an easier night, because forecast looks like the night's going to drop to the, you know, early 60s, late 50s at most. So it's really nothing too bad. In case of anything, I do have my jacket here. And then I do also have my shamag down here, and I apologize for the crappy lighting. So in case of anything, I could just wrap that around my face or whatever. And that's about it. So in the morning, I'll wake up and I'll make some coffee. And that's about it for me. So have a good night, everyone. Okay, folks, so change of plans. I was asleep for 2 hours. Then I woke up to a truck driving nearby, and they shot my truck. They legitimately shot the windows on my truck. People I don't know. This is crazy. So these are my windows. This is insane. Once again, I have no clue who these people are. They're just drunks. I could hear the loud music. That's what woke me up. And sure enough, so I'm guessing this trip is over. Oh man, what a mess.
But instead, he was jolted awake by gunshots. A group of intoxicated individuals had wandered into the area and began firing at his truck parked nearby. Junkyard Fox later explained he had no idea who they were or why they did it, but the reality is chilling. One stray bullet could have ended his life. Whether it was reckless stupidity or something more intentional, this remains one of the most unsettling camping encounters ever caught on camera. This next clip comes from the Buffalo Overlander, a South African couple known for their incredible overlanding adventures across Africa, Asia, and Europe in their Land Rover Defender. In this video, they're camping in Impala Pond, Africa, when the situation suddenly turns dangerous.
Yeah, I'm watching. Just stay still. Stay still. Just stay still. Just don't move.
Out of nowhere, a lion appears, close enough to make any wrong move a fatal one. With no barriers between them, the couple stays perfectly calm, moving slowly and avoiding sudden movements. Eventually, the lion backs off just enough for them to safely retreat into their truck. But the encounter isn't over. The lion returns, this time with others.
Not again. We're going to be in here for a long time. They're big, eh? Huh? You hear the male calling? You hear the other one calling?
Still being held hostage in our camper van, so we can't leave because the 3 lionesses have decided to make themselves at home in the shade, just in our campsite. That is the Buffalo Overlander. Follow them on Instagram. Okay, at last we've been able to get out of our truck after that lion encounter and having kept captive for a couple of hours in the hot truck. So it's that time of the evening that we definitely deserve a drink after that. And I think, babe, are you doing the honors
What? Drink?
of a drink time?
After that?
Yeah.
How's your adrenaline?
Yeah, I'm still shaking.
But you know
a
what,
little
that's what we
bit.
come here for. But anyway, okay, so it's drink time. Goes to lions in Africa.
That was quite a close encounter.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Longest
That was awesome.
3
That's-
minutes of my life.
The Pride begins circling the campsite, inspecting buckets, gear, and every corner of the area, clearly searching for food. Somehow, the lions decide the couple isn't worth the risk, and eventually wander off. What's most impressive is how composed the couple remains throughout the ordeal. This isn't luck, it's experience. They knew exactly how to handle the situation, and they did everything right. Once the danger passed, they even celebrated with a beer. It's a powerful reminder. Lions are majestic, beautiful animals, but they're also apex predators. And in moments like this, calm and experience can be the difference between life and death.